Hey, welcome to edsguitarlessons.com. Going to do a quick demo. I have a lot of questions about the Fender Mustang amps. Really appreciate the interest in my website and some of the demos that I do. I'm going to be demoing today on a Wolfgang, a PV Wolfgang Eddie Van Halen style guitar, double locking tremolo. And I'm going to be doing the Mustang 3. There was a question asked about the foot pedal. I only have the 2-switch foot pedal, and you can see it has basically a up and down A and B type switching, just 2 buttons. And what the buttons do is they just toggle the different settings that you have on the Mustang. And I'll try to demonstrate that here. I'll just hit the button and you'll see it goes from 99. Let's see, let me get a good clean picture here. Where we go. Okay, there we go. And then as I'm pushing the button, it'll just advance one at a time the buttons or the different settings. There's 99 of them on the Mustang 3. You can see the different lights lighting up as it adds stomp boxes, modulations, delay, reverb effects. And of course I've just been pressing it here all the way up to 34 we're at now. And of course you can add or change things just by hitting a button, and it'll change different settings. You can use the dial here. It also changes different things. I'm going to go ahead and go to the Fuse software. I'm connected right here with the USB cable. Coming out of the Mustang. A question was asked, does the Fuse software work with any of the Mustang gear? Yes, it does. I just loaded up, when I bought the Mustang 1, I loaded up the software package, and it works perfectly on both the Mustang 1 and the Mustang 3. I didn't have to reload Mustang 3 software. The Fender Fuse software seems to work compatibly with both all their Mustang amplifiers, so that's kind of cool. So this is the Fuse software. I'm going to try to get a good a shot as I can of it. And right now it's on a new school shred, because that's been the other question that I've been asked. Does this amplifier, would it handle metal music? And all I can say is whatever you hear coming out, of course we're only doing it on a camcorder, but whatever you hear coming out I'm not playing it at 100 watts, but this amp goes to 100 watts, so it's that sound, very loud. So I would imagine that you can use your own imagination here as to how loud that it is. Of course, it's very hard to get everything we need here. I'll just try to point things out real quickly. I want to make this kind of quick. Up here, you can see it says there's New School Shred, okay, up in this box here. And you pop that down and you got your 99 settings that are on the actual Fuse amp, okay. So you have 99 of them, from basic metal, 90s stack. As soon as you click on it, notice the amp will change here to whatever amp they're using. British basic 70s. There's the Marshall. So you got a Marshall sound, okay. I just discovered something else that would be you'd be interested in, for those that are interested in metal, or you know what this Fuse software can do. Besides 99 settings here that will select different amps from all the Fenders to Vox to Marshall to some things that look like maybe Joe Satriani's PV or different types of amps. I mean, you can see this one here is glowing red hot. But it has this setting over here called a basic amp, and you click on it and it's just a basic amp where you have whatever settings would be on the front, but then it switches to advanced amp, And then it gives you this master volume, a noise gate that you can open up that has off, low, mid, high, super, or custom. So there's tons of settings in there. It has a sag, it has a bias, and then it has cabinets that you can select. So if you go to this button here, maybe it won't let me with this particular model go to a different cabinet. I don't know why. Let's go to American 90s. And, having trouble with cabinet. I opened it earlier and it allowed me to select the cabinet. Maybe because I've been off for so long. I'm going to go ahead and reboot it. I just pulled the USB plug. I'm going to put it back in. You can hear it kind of resetting itself here. And let's see if we can get this to work here. Yeah, see, right here, you got different combinations, SS112, SS212. I guess that's a super stack with 112 in it and 212s. 412, 65 twin, 412G, 212C, that's probably Celestian in a green speaker system. 412Ms, Champs, 65 Princeton, 65 Deluxe. So you have all these different cabinets that you can select that actually do make a difference in the sound. Okay, and of course, again, you can add your stomp boxes here. Right there, it will add this stomp box along here. You press on it, boom, and it turns on and off. You can select all the levels of a stomp box, and the percentages all show up here as you're adjusting it. Or you can simply take it off just by Xing it. And so I did this in the first Fuse. I did a lot of that stomp box stuff in the first Fuse demo, so I won't go over all that. I do want to show you these new features here of this really cool setup that they have here with this master volume and so on. So with this advanced amplifier system that they got, that you can adjust things there. And anyway, so let's get to hear how they sound. Again, whatever you hear, just imagine it being. I'll turn it up a little bit. Right now it's on 2 on the amp. I don't want my wife to get mad at me, so we're not going to go that loud. And so you can see there, turn it up a little louder. Okay, so that's a 99 basic 2000 metal with 412s V custom, and you can adjust different things as I stated here. Here's the volume control on this section. You got it here. Gain. Okay, presence. Treble. So you can see that there's a lot of things you can adjust there and do. I'm going to go ahead and select this 90s stack, and you can hear it. So it does do heavy metal, and again, I can turn this thing up. I was only up to 6, and it was, you know, my ears were bleeding. You can take the advanced amp off or put it on. Change the threshold. Okay. Different adjustments here of bias. I mean, negative 50% or plus 50% bias. I mean, a lot of features here. Tons of features that you can do with this Fuse software as far as metal is concerned. We'll add a stomp box, see what happens. Add some gain. Or shut it off. Change the color. Okay. And so, I mean, there's just a ton of stuff. You got all 99 things that selections here that you can change from the computer. Then you can save it to a location on the amp itself. Any configuration you can think of, you can add. And this is a 57 Deluxe Fender. You can save that. Well, of course, this is one of the 99. But if you add something, you add a stomp box, you add anything, it will save that. So to answer the question, will this thing do heavy metal? Yeah, I think so. Like I said, all the real heavy stuff, the British stuff. Here's a Marshall. There's 212s. 412. So there you have it. There's some of the Fuse software, also the foot switch that will make the selections go through the 1 through 99 settings. They also have a 4 switch foot switch that does even more things, and I think it has the ability to save 3 or 4 different selections in a row so that you can use it on stage for clean and dirty settings. So anyway, thanks for looking at edsguitarlessons.com. Hope you enjoyed the Fender Fuse software, the Mustang 3 amplifier, 100 watts, and the foot switch. Have a great day. God bless. Bye.